With 91 laps to go, we're just about two-thirds distance. John Andretti has scraped the wall outside turn number 2. Gets away from there, but he's damaged the car, it appears.
He's going to have a heck of a time trying to get to pit road because there's a long line of cars coming the inside of him. He'll not get there this trip around if he's trying to get to pit road.
He's definitely got some damage. He went down in the corner here. He's up on the outside. I don't know if he's got a tire down. It could possibly be. He didn't really ever hit the wall.
Great save. Run out of racetrack there.
So Andretti continues around. See if he makes a move for pit road. Now here is Stewart, who is up by 2.5 seconds on Sterling Marlin.
He's running about a 1/10 to 2/10 quicker every lap. Stewart is than over Sterling.
Now Stewart is the leading no bull contender. Jeff Burton in 8th in the race is second among those 5 drivers eligible for the $1 million bonus.
Won yesterday's Busch race quite handily. And Jeff looks pretty good today, my friend.
Oh, yes, he does, Darrell. Unfortunately, you know, I hate to say this, but you did pick him, didn't you? He's looking awful strong there, partner. But I want to point out that Jeff Burton, the first 3 times he came to this racetrack, he's won here twice, finished second once. Really likes the racetrack. It may have a lot to do with the fact that he does dominate normally when he's around. He's been very methodical today. Starting back in 39th, he's picked up 31 position. It's challenging to get around Jimmy Spencer as we watch right now.
Let's go to his pit and Steve Burns.
Well, Frank Stoddard, you guys have made a big move today. How have you gotten to the front?
Well, it's all driver. He learned a lot in that Busch car yesterday, evidently. And the Sitco team's done a great job in the pits. We gained quite a few positions there other than the first stop. Cars really just drove real well all day. We haven't had to make many adjustments. I'd like a couple more cautions to get ourselves a little bit more track position. We'd have a shot at them.
All right, thanks, Frank. Let's go to Matt.
Steve, while Tony Stewart's trying to become the 12th No Bull 5 winner, the coach, Joe Gibbs, you guys are preparing for 2003. Not only do you have a 2003 Pontiac in your shop, but you're also working on a Chevrolet.
Yeah, we've done some work there to try and compare. We're trying to do the best way we can to get all the information we can. And obviously there's some things that we think we can do to make our Pontiac. And we're developing a brand new Pontiac for next year, but we've also decided to try and gain some information by also building a Chevrolet.
Now this is not something new. In the past you've already built a Dodge and a Ford.
Right. Yeah, we've done at different times we try to gain information. Sometimes you can find things off other cars, so that's what we tried to do.
And guys have also hired Lewis Duncan to help out with that aerodynamic program on that new 2003 Pontiac Grand Prix.
Kenny Schrader is off the pace. Flat left rear tire, looks like.
You can see his tires about to run off. He and Todd Bodine running together there, and I don't know if they made any contact or not here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, he just Todd cut that tire down with his fender.
I mean, it could have knocked the valve stem off, but it looks like maybe the way the fender actually got into the tire that it just cut the tire itself down.
And then Bobby Labonte gets into the back of him. And Schrader slows.
As he goes by, Bobby, he's waving his hand, telling Schrader, hey, man, I didn't know you had a flat left rear.
Ken Schrader's bad luck continues after another good run. Jeannie Zalasko.
Well, it's as we expected, guys. There is a tire down. You can see the shredding, really, on that left front tire. Of course, they're going to give him 4 and send him on his way. Quite a disappointment. It wasn't that far ago that they came in. His crew chief, Newt Moore, said, hey, congratulations. We're making it into the top 10. Let's try to get back up there and keep it there all afternoon.
That'll be a tall order now that Schrader has gone a lap down as a result of that cut tire. Sterling Marlin now 3.7 seconds back of Tony Stewart as we pass two-thirds distance. Ryan Newman third. And on the move.
How about that Lowe's car? I mean, what an up and down day. Started 25th, worked his way into the top 10, fell victim to the caution that came out on lap 61 after he made a green flag stop, made his lap back up. Now he's up there fighting in the top 10 again.
8th place for Jimmy Johnson. And he is gaining on the leader.
And there's another. Let's see how that nose is sealed off. Sucked down to that racetrack. That makes those bad boys drive good and go fast.
Well, Larry Mack, you talk about maybe not having the best luck as he came in with the green flag, but really the kid just decided, you know, I only have 3 laps on these tires, but I want to keep up where everybody else is at, so that's why he came back in, took 4 tires, and didn't mind going a lap down. They've made very minor adjustments, just tire pressure adjustments throughout the afternoon. The car's running great. Dick?
Well, Jimmy Johnson won happy hour yesterday, and this morning I asked his crew chief, Chad Knaus, if that was just a fast lap he did. And he looked at me and he said, no, sir. Knaus said this is the best race car he has ever brought to his Speedway since he has been a crew chief. Jimmy Johnson, a real strong car this afternoon.
Jimmy Johnson is now 7th if he can complete the pass on Jimmy Spencer.
And that unscheduled stop by Schrader, I mean, I know it's early, but if the thing cycles through, who knows? It could pay off for him because he will eventually be leading this race.
The last card has not yet been dealt.
No, it hadn't, and we've seen all day long, yesterday included, how the guys that have bad luck seem to turn around and help them. There just isn't any bad luck in Vegas. I've come to that conclusion.
Dave Blaney, Jeff Gordon, and Bill Elliott right there at 16th place.
Jeff Gordon, 24. He's had that up and down day as well.
He moved forward there at one time, but they just don't seem to be able to get the car balanced for him. He's either pushing or loose. He just can't seem to find that happy medium. Going to have a couple more chances to do that, but he's falling further and further behind.
He tested here, and this is also the car that he won at Kansas last year, which is, we talked earlier, is a very similar racetrack to Las Vegas.
Ward Burton just ahead of that pack in 15th. Came from a lap down, got his lap back when a caution flag flew, and now chases Dale Earnhardt Jr. for 14th place.
I noticed as Todd Bodine went by, we saw him make contact with Kenny Schrader. The right front fender on Todd's car is all wadded back up under the car too, so he's got some aerodynamic problems.
.77 laps to go. Tony Stewart has now led 3 times for 48 laps, and he leads by 3.8 seconds over Sterling Marlin.